Shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. SeatGeek is the app that is a must-have for NBA fans who enjoy or want to go see games live. They let you see the view from the seat before you purchase, as well as rank the seats on a scale from 1 to 100 to make sure that you are getting the absolute best deal. Speaking of best deal, you can enter the promo code SDC to receive $20 off your first order to make it an even better deal. Download the app in the description box below. Yo, what is up guys? It's me, Exactly, back bringing you guys some more daily NBA news. Look, we only got one thing to talk about today, but this thing is something important right here. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Lego. Other than Linsanity, Jeremy Lin is best known in the NBA world, in the basketball community, for the various hairstyles that he has worn throughout his career so far. From the two braided look he had, to the man bun type thing, to the slick back look type thing, to the health hazard look. Lin is a guy who likes to switch it up, be a bit different and be a bit bold with his hair, which is cool with me. I mean, why wouldn't it be? It's his hair, he can do whatever he wants with it. And I look forward to seeing the new hairstyle he comes back with every single year. The dude is always switching it up. It's always a surprise. How will Jeremy Lin wear his hair this year? And we now know the answer to that question. Yo, the man done went and got dreads. Yep, the new hairstyle for Jeremy Lin is dreadlocks. He even took the time out of his day or days that it took him to make this and wrote an article on the Players Tribune about the process and why he decided to get the dreads. I'll have the link to the article down in the description if you want to check it out. Oh, but it's cool. A new look, no big deal. And normally I wouldn't even be talking about this because, come on, you guys seriously think I would dedicate a video to talking about a player switching up his hairstyle? Y'all really think I would do that? No. I mean, of course I wouldn't, unless something like this happens where another ex-NBA player makes it into this huge deal. Ex-NBA player, and actually ex-New Jersey Nets member before they switched to the Brooklyn Nets, Kenyon Martin, took offense to Jeremy Lin getting dreads. Matter of fact, he was so offended by it that he decided to speak up about it. And what better place to do that than on the internet and on Instagram? It started off with him just making a picture, posting a picture saying that he has so many questions about Jeremy Lin getting dreads. People are like, why? What's up? Why do you have so many questions about it? What's wrong with it? So in order to explain what he thinks is wrong with Jeremy Lin getting dreads, he follows that up with a video bashing Jeremy Lin for getting dreads.
So my last post, man, like, do I need to remind this damn boy that his last name Lin? Like, come on, man, let's stop this, man. These people, man. Like, like there was no way possible, man, he would have made it on one of our teams, man, with that bullshit going on his head, man. Like, come on, man. Like, somebody really need to tell him, like, all right, bro, we get it. We get it, like, you want to be black. Like, we get it. But the last name is Lin. All right? I'm out.
All right, we're gonna talk about this in a second, but it doesn't end there. See, Jeremy Lin winds up seeing this video and, you know, he responded to this video, maybe not in the way, or maybe in the way you would think he would respond, but he responded to this video and he ended Kenyon Martin's whole career in the process. Hey man, it's all good. You don't have to like my hair and you're definitely entitled to your own opinion. Actually, I'm legit grateful for you sharing it, to be honest. At the end of the day, I appreciate that I have dreads and you have Chinese tattoos because I think it's a sign of respect. And I think as minorities, the more we appreciate each other's cultures, the more we influence mainstream society. Thanks for everything you did for the Nets and hoops. Had a poster of you on my wall growing up. When you tried to go in on someone like Kenyon Martin tried to go in on Jeremy Lin, and they come back at you with something like this, and they respond with something that makes you look even worse than you did in the first place for making such a ridiculous claim about Jeremy Lin and his hair, it don't get much worse than that. Jeremy Lin literally destroyed this man in the nicest way possible. And it's like he wasn't even trying to destroy him, but he destroyed him on accident. That's something you just don't come back from, Kmart. That's the type of stuff that'll just make you want to get off Instagram and delete your social media entirely. That's the type of stuff that make you want to go on the same spiritual journey that OJ Mayo has been on in Africa. That's the type of stuff that's just the type of stuff. That's the type of stuff that made Kenyon Martin want to make a follow-up video that made himself look even worse than the original video that he made. He made things even worse for himself. After Jeremy Lin made this nice response, he was being really nice about it. Kenyon Martin decides that one video just wasn't enough. So he made this one too.
See, I done ruffled a few of y'all feathers, so good. Take y'all comments to the bank and see what they give y'all for them. That's what I think about him first and foremost. But that man grown. That man can rock whatever hairstyle he want to rock. That don't mean I have to like it or agree with it. Second of all, I'm grown. I can say whatever I want to say about whatever I want to say it about. Ain't about race, ain't about none of that. Like, grow up, people. It was a joke, but I don't like it. I don't agree with it, so it is what it is. I love it. I'm having a fabulous Wednesday, man. Y'all do the same. Go Cowboys.
I used to like you. I did. I remember I talked about you before on this channel after you went on the radio or whatever, and you were roasting the crap out of Joakim Noah. You were talking about you playing for his contract, how bad he played last year. That was hilarious. That was funny. I liked you after that. I really did. And that was the type of stuff that you could call a joke. If you came out and said afterwards that you weren't being 100% serious and call it a joke, I'd be like, all right, I get it. I can see the comedic value in that. That was funny. But to come out and call this a joke?
It was a joke.
You, in the second video, you called this a joke?
It was a joke.
How do you call this a joke? And it's not even the fact that you just came out and said
it was a joke.
It's that you followed it up by saying,
but I don't like it. I don't agree with it, so it is what it is.
It was a joke, but I don't like it. What? I'm not quite sure what on earth it is that you were trying to do here, but if this doesn't take away every single bit of ounce of credibility that you already didn't have, then maybe this will. When you also said,
ain't about race.
When you also said that,
do I need to remind this damn boy that his last name Lin?
In the first video, you made it clear that this was because
his last name Lin.
Not only did you say that this is a joke, but you also said that it's not about race, all right? It's not about race. You said it's because his last name is Lin. How is it not about race when you said it's because his last name is Lin and he's trying to be black because he has dreads? Let me try and give Kenyon Martin the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe it is a joke. Maybe it is a joke, and the joke is that it's not about race. So here's what I'm thinking he's thinking. You see, it's not about race. It's not about race. It's not. It's just the fact that his last name is Lin. You get it? Because you can be Asian, you can be purple, you can be green, you can be blue, you can be white, you can be whatever. You can be anything in the world, but if your last name is Lin, it's in the written handbook of dreads that only Kenyon Martin knows about. If your last name is Lin, you're just not allowed to get dreads. That's the joke. That's the punchline. Jeremy Lin got dreads. That's the joke. It's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. Ah! Something else that just doesn't sit. This made me really upset. Something else that just doesn't quite sit right with me in this whole video is that he tried to play it off and say he could do this type of stuff because he is a grown man. He can say whatever he wants to say about whatever he wants to say it about, or he said something like that.
I'm grown. I can say whatever I want to say about whatever I want to say it about.
Because he is grown. You are correct. You do have the freedom to say whatever it is that you would like to say, as long as you realize that what you say holds accountability. You are being held accountable for the things that you say, and that has nothing to do with the fact of you being grown. Anyone can say whatever they want to say. Doesn't matter if you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, or however old Thon Maker is. Anyone is free to say whatever they want to say. The thing about being grown like you claim you are, though, is accepting that accountability that comes along with saying what you said. You did the last thing, the furthest thing from accepting accountability for what you said. You came back playing it off as a joke. You tried to say that it was a joke. That is nothing a grown man would do. The better thing would have just been to accept your wrongness and apologize. Apologize for it, all right? You know, come out and say, I'm sorry. You know, I was wrong. That was wrong of me to say what kind of hair this man can't wear because his last name is Lin. Say that, learn your lesson, and move on. That's what a real grown man would have done. A real grown man wouldn't make a second video contradicting everything that he was saying in that second video and everything he said in the first video, trying to play it off as a joke while at the same time kind of still attacking Jeremy Lin for getting dreads. That only makes you look even worse. And on top of that, the fact that after you made that second video and people realized that it wasn't a joke because it clearly wasn't a joke, you decided to delete both of the videos and the pictures that you posted of Jeremy Lin and just swept all of that under the rug, pretended like it didn't happen. I don't know how, trust me, I don't know how it's possible, but that even makes you look even worse than you already did. Like I said, I don't know how that's possible, but you found a way to do it. Overall though, I just don't get what he was upset about in the first place. This man was really tight that Jeremy Lin went out and got dreads. That's what you're concerned about with everything going on in the world, that Jeremy Lin got dreads? You choose to get upset about that. I don't even get why that's a bad thing, because it's from your culture. Jeremy Lin, someone with the last name of Lin, got something from your culture. If he got dreads, it's because he likes dreads. He likes them so much that he wanted to wear them. What is wrong with that? That should be like a compliment to your culture. Someone likes something from your culture so much they go out and decide to get it. You should be like, oh, that's dope. We have something that people like. That's awesome. What did you want? Do you want Jeremy Lin to come out and say, you know what? Dreads are the nastiest thing. It is the worst thing you could ever put on your head. Anyone that gets that is disgusting. Would that make you feel better? Would that make you feel better if you went out bashing dreads instead of going out and getting them? Is that what you want? Would that make you happy? Because I just don't get it. I don't get it, but it's what you got it, Kenyon. You got it.